killed him is what happened.
Oh, sweet.
To be fair, he did ask me to do it. But
yes, I
it
do
didn't
see
cost.
that.
It didn't cost. It did cost me some sanity, but it is what it is.
Small price to pay for salvation.
Yeah, you still had to pull a gun on somebody.
Anyway, after that, we went to meet Nayra, who is I don't remember the actual word, but basically like a healer and a mystic. And
Basically.
we protected her from two of the, I can't say the word, Kharisiri? Am I saying it right? Kharisiri?
Yes.
Who we discovered are fairly real, and the only thing that seemed like to effectively stop them was fire. I got the shit kicked out of me, but Nayra was able to heal most of the damage, and we were discussing like what to do from here. My plan was to find a new safe location because I think where Nayra is compromised, that they know where she is, and to find a safe location for her, then to decide how to find this temple, since that seems to be a point of interest for them, and hopefully discover a way of putting them down for good.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, so we'll pick up right there where you guys are moving. I mean, you guys were taking two boats, basically one trip out, back, get the rest of everybody, go back to the city, just to sort of, because the boat can only hold so many people. I'm just going to skip over that little bit and just jump right into you hiding Nayra in a relative's house. And Jackson will offer to stay with her and keep her protected, and keep her safe.
Right. Okay.
You guys got to, Lewis, he's gotta be stopped. Well, everything Larkin said. He's no good. No good at all.
Well, to be fair,
Obviously.
he was no good by the time we were meeting him already. At least he appears to be.
Yeah, he's not human. Maybe he was once, but he ain't human now.
Makes it a whole lot easier to kill him.
So you guys got to find this temple, put a stop to it, put a stop to him and whatever else those immortal things were.
I guess, we don't really have a choice, considering what DeMendoza could do when he gets through with his doings.
Yeah. We should probably just make sure, like, since, I mean, I don't know, since apparently the Kharisiri are real, maybe it wouldn't behoove us to look up on other myths and rumors to know about them, just in case anything else proves true.
But what more do you know? I think their ghoulish behavior and their habit for not dying is pretty obvious, and a major reason to avoid them or to kill them quickly. Isn't that right, Mr. Elias?
Yeah, definitely. Kill them. I don't know what else you'd want to do. Kill him, stop him. Yeah.
What a great help you are. Okay, so in any case, we'll
I
need to
don't know what
prepare
he
for this
is. I
journey.
can't really offer you any more advice. I mean,
Well, I was thinking maybe Nayra, since she was the one who knew about the Kharisiri in the first place, that she may know some other myths of the area that may also be true. Not necessarily Kharisiri, but we don't want to be surprised again. Because if Kharisiri are real, then really anything goes, as far as I'm concerned.
of course, I can help you with that. So, Nayra goes and tells you about other folklore of the area. Alright, let's see. She gives you a couple stories and different legends. She says, according to the Incas, Lake Titicaca is the birthplace of humanity. In past,
Titicaca, you say?
yeah,
That's lake to say.
yeah, the lake I lived on.
It's not very good for swimming.
No,
Apparently not.
it's cold or hot, depending
And
on how you
sticky.
look at it. Yeah. In the past, the god Kontiki rose from the waters carrying humans with him. He orchestrated the heavens by positioning the sun, moon, and stars. He commanded the humans to spread across the world. But people of the area see the lake as a goddess.
Ah, sure.
They erected an idol in her honor. This idol was fashioned from blue-green stone and took the form of a fish with the head of a woman. When the Spaniards conquered the area, they saw this worship as pagan, but worship of the goddess who fed the people with her bounty of fish was so deep-rooted that all they could do was replace her idol with the statue of the Virgin Mary. Many places still venerate her to this day.
I assume that that hurt the goddess much in her. Well, you wouldn't say ego, but at least in her pride. Just being removed by another godlike figure. In this case, the image of the Virgin Mary.
Yes. Now, there are some dangerous aspects of the region. You should be careful. There are caves all in this area. Many with skeletons and corpses of soldiers, of warriors, in many of them. These could, in truth, be sleeping Machunka. Creatures made from bones. By day, they work the fields and fertilize the crop. Some believe this to be the presence of the sins for the Manchuka committed in life, as though their efforts and labor they may regrow their flesh anew. Not necessarily dangerous, they may seek out humans willing to give them food. But if you get close to them, be wary of the wind that follows them, which carries with it disease and bad luck. And there are other things that live in this land, even worse. The Suka seek out humans not to repent their sins, but to kill and eat. To be honest, Suka kind of sound like those Kharisiri. feasting on flesh, making more.
Indeed. Actually, come to think of it, do we actually know where the temple is, or do we still have to look that up?
Well, I could tell you a legend about the temple, but I don't know its exact location.
Anything would help, madam. Thank you. Senor. Read. Senora.
Well,
Old hag.
not a hag.
Old lady.
It's better.
What? Seriously? Why did you... Look, okay, we don't have time for this.
Well, I know that an ancient evil god fell from the sky and landed in Lake Titicaca. When it crawled out, it brought hunger and devastation with it, eating and destroying everything it could touch. The trickster god, Keiko, told the evil god where the most nutritious food could be found underground, showing it all the bounty that could be found in this world. Keiko convinced the god from the sky, tempted by the food, to crawl into a pit and then place stones over the sacred site and had them build a temple over it, binding it in place with spells worked in gold. The god from the sky still lives underneath the temple to this day, and those who know of it are wise enough to avoid its tomb. Not many people in Puno go near this temple. Fewer still know where it is. If you want to look it up, I'm sure you can find some information on it, but not much.
All right. And do you know any place we can find supplies? Because I believe it'll be a lengthy trip. We will definitely need food, sources of fire at night, things like that. And ideally, if, by the way, I ended up spending a lot of my ammunition against those Kharisiri, if Detective or Jackson, if you're willing to share some ammunition, I would appreciate it.
Let me see my inventory. There
Elias
should be
nods
some.
and just hands over a little box of bullets.
How many in the box?
20 rounds.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
and I'll
just
say
cut 'em out.
thank you, Senor. I appreciate it.
Anything I can
do
do to
it.
help.
I do have 8 shots in my gun here.
I'll give you some ammunition, and let's split it up. I'll give you 6 bullets, and then we'll both have, I believe that's 16.
Yeah, I have 14, but that's okay. That is okay.
Yeah, you
You know
can
what,
get most of your
20.
supplies that you need at the general store.
I don't
Not
think
many,
I'm in the general
businesses
supply.
around.
Okay. Anything else before we go? I'm talking to my fellows here.
Well, first of all, you should maybe take 20 ammunition in total, because my gun, as you might remember, we bought it from a very shady place, and honestly, I haven't seen a worse gun in my life, and I come from New York. I've seen the worst kind of guns ever produced.
If you say so. But it doesn't matter anyway, since bullets will only slow them down. The only way to definitely kill them, we found, is fire. Which that's Jackson. If you're going to stay here, always make sure there's a source of fire at hand in case there's your attack.
Of course. Alright, so you guys are gonna go on your way.
Well, we are gonna go try and get some supplies. How much are costs at the general store?
I'm just gonna assume you can get the supplies you need. I'm not gonna make you haggle for them.
Well, I want to make sure, like, because I'm thinking that if we do find the temple, we'll also need stuff like I'm presuming we'll go underground, so maybe some rope. I'm thinking maybe a piton to like nail the rope.
Boots?
What kind of other stuff would we need in the temple? Trying to think here. Maybe I don't know. You think we might need to go through some walls that a pick would come in handy, or?
During my absence, did you have any experience with breaky walls, where a pickaxe could be useful, or a similar tool?
No.
In that case, we might not need it.
Okay, I'm just trying to cover all our bases, but definitely we need to make sure that we'll have plenty of fire, so both to see at night and to ward off the Kharisiri.
All right. I'll assume that everything you need would cost roughly $30. The equivalent of $30.
All right.
Right. I'm sure we can get that money.
You should, according to my notes, you should all have at least $10 on hand.
Yeah, our spending level is all 10. There's 3 of us, so that's $30. Pretty much all our money.
Wonderful.
All right. So you guys, are you gonna try to find out where the temple is? Or you just gonna wander into the woods and hope?
Oh yeah, we're gonna. I don't know if there's a library here, but I'd like to see if there's any more legends on where that might narrow down where the temple is.
All right. Make a luck roll.
Ooh.
Yeah, you find a place that has a diverse section of books, not a massive library, but it's got a good selection that you can peruse.
Okay. So I suppose one of us should search the library. Also, a good idea. One of us should at least one of us should be keeping watch in case more of those Kharisiri show up.
I volunteer. For watch duty, I mean.
Okay, then make a spot hidden roll.
So does someone need to make a library use roll to actually look up the book, or does it not matter?
A library use roll will be necessary.
I try to assist you if you're. Yeah, I would look to. Oh, come on.
All right, you eventually find some information on various archaeological sites in the region, but it takes you a good 6 hours to find the information you're looking for.
Ooh.
Is it dark?
It's probably almost sundown at this point.
That explains my perception.
Yeah. Ahmed, you look, but you can't see. You don't see any suspicious behavior or any odd people just standing and watching you. Everybody just a few people that
Hello.
are at this point of the night are just walking down the street, finishing up whatever jobs they had during the day before heading home.
I will randomly say hello to the people walking past by us, by the front of the library.
All right,
Hello.
A lot of people don't acknowledge you, and those that do sort of give you a weird look and kind of
Rude.
move a little farther over to the other side of the road, just trying to get around you and avoid you as much as possible.
Yay.
But you, like I said, you do find the information on the pyramid's probable location. It's a roughly 3-day walk from Puno. There are no other towns, no roads. So all of to get there is either by walking or by mule.
And mules would probably cost us something, wouldn't it?
And mules would be expensive, yes.
Not if we steal them.
We could do that. What do you think our chances are?
Terrible.
On the other hand, they stood worse.
Probably.
Well, it's sundown now, so we need to decide if we move as soon as possible or if we wait until tomorrow. Although I personally don't know if waiting is the best idea right now if they have some idea that we're here.
I wouldn't advise waiting as well, considering what amount of time we could lose.
Stealing mules it is then. Where do they keep the mules anyway?
There are several farms in the town. You'll be able to find a farm that has different kinds of animals.
Okay. So we should probably wait until it's dark so that we don't get spotted, and then I will attempt to sneakily undo the ropes of 3 of them so that we can use them.
All right. You find a farm easily enough. Make a stealth roll. All right, you get all the way to where the mules are housed for the evening in one of the barns farthest from the road. And they are all tied up, so you'll need to either break the ropes or sort of untie them as best as possible.
Well, I don't want to make a lot of noise, so I want to see if I can undo the ropes without smashing anything.
Okay. Make an intelligence roll.
Intelligence? That's strange. Okay.
Make sure if you can figure out how to undo the knots.
I'm honestly thinking of spending some luck to pass that. Yeah, okay. I think I'll spend 6 luck to make that a 75 to pass it.
Okay. So, you are managed to undo the ropes for 3 mules, and with that extreme stealth, you're able to get back to the road and get off the farm's property with the mules.
Excellent. All right. So, I suppose we are ready to head off then, unless you have any further business, so I can't imagine what that would be.
Oh
No, none.
no, I do not have any business. Not here.
Hmm.
And if I'm honest with you, I'd like to finish that business with a temple as soon as possible.
Indeed. All right, so we'll get a good distance from town, then I recommend we turn on our torches, although it depends, if we're trying to make our way out stealthily, we might want to... Torches or no torches? Let me put it to a vote then.
No torches, I say.
Torches are obvious, but they do make up for an emergency fire.
How long does it take to light up a torch in the emergency if we were trapped by this cast stuff?
A few
Depends
seconds.
on.
It would take you probably about like a round of combat to light a torch.
Which is fine.
So
Okay,
no torches?
so yeah, okay. We will attempt to be as stealthy as possible and ride in the dark then. Although we may need to rest at some point. So yeah, we might need to start a fire in any case. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So I guess we'll set off.
All right. So you guys are sneaking out of town. Need you to make a stealth roll.
All of us?
All of you.
Ooh, 1 and 5.
As we are leaving the town, I put up a middle finger at this town that did not receive my greetings today.
All right. You start to make your way out of town, and as you're quietly moving, you're snapping branches, you're kicking things on the road. So you
I
hear
now
the
see the
clink,
90.
clink of metal.
I think we're not being very stealthy. We might want to take the torches out.
And just when you're at the edge
Agreed.
of the tree line, basically where Puno ends and the forest begins, you see Luis DeMendoza standing nearby.
Don't bring the torches, they're way too obvious.
Okay then.
What do you mean it's too obvious? They know we're here. It's obvious that they're probably planning to kill us. What reason is there possibly to not bring out the torches?
Are we walking alongside the donkeys or are we riding them?
Well, if we were attempting to sneak out, I would think perhaps walking alongside them would supposedly be sneakier, but since we completely failed our stealth rolls, no. It wouldn't matter.
Sure. Let's attack them then.
Alright, as you're making your way to the trees, Luis DeMendoza appears. And for the first time, you hear him speak to you. And he says, "Where do you think you're going?"
To your mother's house, you moron.
Oh my god.
We're gonna die.
We have decided to perhaps continue the expedition on our own. We believe Mr. Larkin's progress is subpar, if you don't mind me saying.
Oh. So you are going to continue.
I
How
mean, that is why we
interesting.
came.
Please, don't let me stop you. And he starts to back up.
Okay. Well, we're gonna keep an eye on him, but unless anyone else thinks we should try something. I'm gonna look around. Does he look like he's alone, or is there people hiding in ambush?
Make a spot hidden roll.
God damn!
Ahmed, you see, as you watch DeMendoza step backwards, you see him joining probably 4 other people.
Are they armed?
They're not armed, they're just standing there watching you.
Menacingly. I'll try to nudge the closest person to me in order to give them a warning.
They're all about 40 to 50 feet away from you. But they're
I'm
not
just
approaching.
nodding.
So
Okay.
don't.
We'll be on our way then, I suppose.
Alright, so you guys enter the jungle at night. You glance back. You're not being followed.
Oh, thank goodness.
At least it
and
seems like.
you make it several hours, and I need everybody to roll Constitution checks.
Oh, Constitution, you say? Yeah,
All right.
I had no chance of succeeding.
My
Alright,
hangover is
so-
finally catching up to me.
Diego is the only one who doesn't feel tired right now. Aiden
Okay.
and Roman, you're exhausted.
Okay. Let's set up a camp then, and we'll continue in the morning, I suppose. Let's start up a fire and set up some tents and or pretty much just a place to shelter us from the elements, and then set up a watch in case anyone tries to sneak up on us anyway, because I don't trust those Kharisiri.
Does any one of you feel healthy enough to watch? Because I will certainly have enough today.
I'll be the sacrificial lamb.
You? Very
Yes.
brave of you.
Thank you, my friend.
Alright, as you guys are setting up camp, the first thing you notice is that it is cold. Probably almost or below freezing.
Jeez.
You start shivering, and everybody takes 1 point of damage.
Is this normal in Peru?
Hey, I said we were gonna set a fire.
No,
Does
no,
that not
if you
help at
didn't
all?
set a fire, it would have been worse.
Oh, it must be that bad then. Okay.
It's bad. If you didn't set a fire, it would have been worse.
And so that's 1 point?
1 point.
Cool, 6 hit points from certain death, of course.
Alright. And who's keeping first watch?
Me.
Alright, make a spy hidden roll.
I also would have offered since I wasn't tired, but okay.
Alright.
Take the last one.
Alright,
What do I see?
You do not see anything. It's quiet. You can kind of hear some animals in the distance, but everything seems to be avoiding your fire.
Good, good.
Alright, Diego, you can roll a spy hidden roll now. Alright, everything, the night passes for you without any problems. Now, Aiden, you can make your spy hidden roll.
Woohoo! I'm not accepting that. I'm a policeman. I'm an investigator. I would be more aware of something surrounding me. I want to re-roll that.
You gotta push it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you don't sense anything around that's too close. There's not as much animal noise as there was initially as the sun is starting to come up. There's still some distant animal noises, probably no closer than 100 yards from you. But nothing is approaching. Even now, as the fire is almost down to embers. And since you've all gotten a night's rest, you all heal 1 hit point.
Woo!
Alright.
Now only 7 hit points away.
Welcome to the jungle. You might die.
Cool.
So now
Okay.
it's mid-morning by the time you are all packed up and ready to move on. The land between Puno and your destination is a mix of grasslands, hills, trees, and mountainous passes.
Ooh, the snake route.
You could easily guess why there's no roads going this way. It wouldn't be easy to build a road this way. Maybe someday, but right now, there's no reason to. As you're walking, you see several bits of fauna and wildlife. Everybody can make a spot hidden roll.
Jesus.
Alright, Aiden, as you're walking, you see something that's almost shocking to you. It's just long, green, scaly, thick rope that seems to be moving by itself
Okay.
between the rocks and the trees. Ahmed,
Hey.
you see its face.
What sort of face?
It is long, shaped like a wedge, and it's got golden eyes, slitted.
Are there rocks on the ground?
Oh, there are plenty of rocks, yeah.
I'll pick up a rock and throw at it in a fit of panic.
And I would like to make a dexterity.
What do I roll?
You don't have to make a roll. I'm not making you roll for it.
Oh, thanks.
You pick up a rock, and it doesn't matter if you hit it or just hit near it. It starts to move away immediately.
What was that? What did you throw?
There is a weird golden-eyed snake moss thingy in the woods, in front of us. I can see.
You're curious about a snake human, but not curious about the cloak moving on its own.
Me? Yeah.
At least I'd like to get a closer look on that one. Now it's gone.
So, as the snake moves away, you continue on your track. And can somebody roll the D3?
Does it matter or no?
Does not matter who.
The 3.
Okay. Everybody make a spot hidden roll.
Ta-da. 46.
Alright. Aiden, you see ahead of you, as you come over a hill, 2 figures moving in the same direction as you are. Dressed in wearing ragged clothing. They're a little gaunt.
Hey, you guys. We might.
Should I ready my bet?
Ready your torch, if anything.
They're roughly half a mile away.
It doesn't seem like it. Look ahead.
Oh, sure.
They're walking into the same direction. I do not recall anyone saying they want to go the same direction as us. Right, Diego?
No, but still. If they come across us, they might, since they're heading the way that we're coming from, they might report us to
They're heading in the
DeMendoza.
same direction you are. You're roughly a half mile behind them. They're walking away from you.
Oh, they're walking away. Okay, I
In the same
misunderstood.
direction as you are. You're not gonna cross paths with them.
Perhaps this is an opportunity. Perhaps if we stealthily follow them, we can discover their hideout, and or perhaps a more easy way into. I don't know.
I agree with keeping an eye on them, but I wouldn't go as far as following them. As you might see, I'm not the sneakiest one. I feel my bones crack with every step I make.
And for those,
Sure.
I would
Okay, let's
keep them,
just
keep them in mind, but do not follow
Yes.
them for our own sake.
Okay. Let's keep a good distance then, and just see if we can keep our eyes on them without losing them.
All right. If you're gonna do that, I need a combined Constitution and Navigate roll.
From anyone?
Yep.
Yeah. Come on,
Ah.
navigate. There. Failed both.
You guys are forced to dip. Like the path you're taking goes into a little bit of a ravine, and when you come out, you've lost sight of them.
wonderful.
Great. Well, at least they didn't see us, I suppose.
I do hope so. Well, we are at least a couple of. I think it was a mile away from them. Maybe less.
Hmm.
Hard to tell by all these branches and leaves, trees. So
All right.
we didn't
So
stray away from the path, didn't we?
you continue on as night is starting to fall. It's windy. You can feel the wind coming up the land. It's going to make a fire difficult to start, but not impossible.
Great. Can we find some sort of cave or someplace that blocks the wind so that it would be easier to start a fire?
Make a spot hidden roll.
Jesus. I think every roll I've made so far is like height. Like,
Ahmed spots a cave.
I have spotted a cave.
Great.
muchas gracias. Great. Okay. So, let's say we camp there for the night. First, I suppose we should make sure nothing is inside the cave before we commit to it.
Well,
Would you?
make a luck roll. Alright. You get to the cave and you look at it. It's more of a rock outcropping than a proper deep cave. There's nothing inside of it. It seems that animals would occasionally shelter there, but nothing is present.
Okay, this place is safe, so let's set up as best we can, and I don't know if I can start a fire, but I will attempt to start one in the safety of the cave.
Alright. You're able to set a fire. It's a little, it's not the greatest fire. It'll burn out faster than the previous nights, but it's a fire.
Okay. And I guess we'll do the same thing as last time. We'll set up a watch and otherwise take it easy for the night.
Alright.
Dips.
Well, who's taking first watch?
Dips.
Alright, make a spot hidden roll. Alright, roll a 1d2.
That's a 12.
Yes, I have realized now.
Does that be specifically Ahmed who rolls, or can it be anyone?
It has to be Ahmed who rolls.
What was the formula for rolling? What was the formula for rolling dice in the chat?
/R space and then the amount of dice you want to throw, and the kind of die you want to throw. No. Like this. Just without the star.
Thanks.
Alternatively, you could go to your character sheet, and there should be a list of die just below your magic points. D3, D4, D5, D6, and so on.
Which dice was it?
D2.
So coin toss.
Thanks.
You're standing out there, and you start to hear something moving that's not moving with the wind. So while there are bushes and a few trees that are blowing, something else is making noise up there. You can make a listen roll. Everybody else can also make a hard listen.
Hard listen. Nope.
Alright.
Nope.
Not even close.
I have never heard anything in my life.
Alright, you're so you're sitting there trying to stay warm. You know, you're not, you think you're paying attention, but you're not doing the greatest job of it.
Not the greatest watchman. I am.
It's true. I am.
And you suddenly hear a thump. Something striking the rock wall behind you. You turn and look, but there's nothing there.
I would like to get up from where I'm sitting in a crouching position.
You look around. Nothing seems to be disturbed.
Strange. Strange weather we are having.
Indeed.
And the rest of your guard shift.
Are you gonna wake any of us up, or no? I guess not.
I guess I'll yell into the cave. Strange weather we are having outside. Might be something.
Indeed.
Yes.
If I'm awake, can I check if the donkeys are okay? I'm not sure how they're handling the weather, but...
Yeah. So you go to look at where you've tied up the donkeys, and you find that one is missing. It's rope dangling with a spattering of blood on the rope.
Shit!
Oh dear. Oh dear.
We've been followed. Okay, I'm grabbing a torch to see if I can light up the cave and see if anything is in here with us. First off.
Am I still outside the cave?
Yeah, you're still at the entrance of the little rock outcrop.
Do I know a donkey is missing?
If you look back, yeah, you can see it.
Oh,
That there's
I run back into the cave.
Yeah, there's only 2 donkeys where there should have been 3.
Okay, I want everyone visible. I don't want any more surprises happening for tonight.
By the way, could somebody make a luck roll? Doesn't matter who.
Ooh.
Okay. When you look over the donkeys, you find that you've lost a day's worth of rations, and all of the digging tools that you bought, like the pickaxes, any shovels, anything like that.
It seems those guys weren't friendly at all.
How could they have sneaked past my peerless perception?
I cannot imagine that.
Yes?
But now what are we supposed to do? We've lost all our tools, and are we just supposed to continue to the temple now?
Do we have any better choices?
We can hunt down that son of a bitch that took our tools. Is something we can do.
You mean you want to follow that thing to the cave?
Is there even a trail?
Yes, there's a blood trail.
Oh, good.
I mean, does it look like the trail is heading out into, like, darkness, or how far does it seem to extend?
It extends past. You can guess it extends past the firelight. It went pretty close to where Ahmed had been sitting, but without actually going right over where he was.
Unbelievable. Well, I don't like this. But that weather outside looks bad. But I don't. Great. This is just perfect.
The thing is, do we want revenge and follow that thing, hidden edition, or do we want to continue because this cave apparently is
Very safe.
Alright. So you guys gonna stay in the cave? Or are you going after the donkey?
Well,
I would stay here. Don't follow. It's a trap.
fine. I suppose we'll wait till morning and hope maybe, I don't know. We'll wait till morning then.
Alright. Alright, well, Diego, it is your watch, if you wish to take one, or everybody can just stay awake. Alright. It is windy, you hear the howling of the wind, but nothing approaches. And as your watch comes to an end, you can wake up Aiden. Take the final watch.
Alright. Waking up Aiden.
Alright. It is... Most of the rest of the night passes without a problem. And just as you're ready to wake up the others, you hear gunshots in the distance.
Do the gunshots wake us up?
Yes, the gunshots wake everybody up.
What the hell?
Okay, everyone up. Guns and torches out.
Already
Baseball
up.
bat at ready.
You just keep hearing bang, bang of gunfire.
We should probably go investigate that.
You want to head right into the gunfighter scene?
Well,
So-
not like straight ahead. I just mean like if there's a path that we can maybe sneak in and maybe assess the situation. Because if that's, I doubt these creatures would use guns, so that implies someone who would not be hostile to us, who could maybe help us after our grievous losses last night.
Well, fine then.
Aye.
Go straight ahead, then.
All right. As you walk out, as you come running out of your little cave, you can see two human-looking figures moving through the grass, not too far away from you. One is an older man who seems to be slightly helping a younger man move with him, like slightly carrying him, dragging him along. The older man has the rifle that you heard.
They seem to be in trouble.
Yes.
Yes. How to approach this? Well, we don't want to seem threatening, but at the same time, we don't know much about these people. How should we approach this?
Should we hail them from distance? From this distance?
But they hear us is the problem, though.
Which one of you has greater lung capacity?
I'm presuming myself, since I have the best constitution. But remember, we didn't see what the Kharisiri. They look. I don't know. I think it would be all right to stay, like, not walk up right up to them, but to maintain a healthy distance of, so that we're not shouting a conversation, so that we're not wearing robes. So I don't know. I will attempt to wave at, and I will speak out in Spanish to the person.
All right. The older man sees you hailing him and slows to a stop, urging the younger man to stop moving. And you hear the older man talking in Spanish to the younger man, and they begin to approach.
I'll just, I'm keeping my hands up, and I'm just saying that we see you're in trouble. We mean you no harm. We were just in a bit of trouble in ourselves, and we were hoping maybe we could help each other out.
Yes. My name is Julio. This is my son, Domingo.
What happened to you? Who attacked him?
We were out looking for an alpaca that escaped our farm. And we followed it over here, but it was already dark, so we made a small camp. And just as we were getting ready to resume our search, we were attacked by these two Kharisiri. He spits on the ground.
Damn. The Kharisiri have been hounding us too. One of them ate one of our mules and stole our supplies last night.
And I'm sorry for you. But I need to get my son medical attention.
Of course, yes. Can I see if I can maybe help sew up his injury a bit, or I don't know if it's bleeding out, but to staunch the flow?
Yeah, you can make a first aid roll on Domingo.
Okay.
Alright, you're able to offer some basic first aid. You're able to stitch up the wound as best you can. But you could easily tell that the boy is suffering from high amounts of blood loss.
This is serious. Okay, we should get him quickly. You know of any doctors nearby? We need to get him some professional attention.
We are in the middle of nowhere, technically.
You never know. We found someone that was lived out in the middle of the lake, so who knows, really.
Yeah, but she was a tribal healer. This sort of injury probably requires a professional medicine man. Wait, no, doctor. Yes, the word is doctor.
In any case, we should get him to a safer location. I'll help carry Domingo.
Do you hold the head or the legs?
Well,
He can
depend.
walk. He just can't walk well.
Right. And we probably don't want to put any weight on the injury anyway. Ideally, it's important for him to move as little as possible and maintain the good posture so that we don't exacerbate any conditions.
My home is not too far. It's our farm. It's just up the way a little bit. You can send
It'll have to
for a
do.
doctor from there.
Okay, that'll have to do.
He leads you up to their farm. It's a couple miles to the west of where you are, pretty close to the shores of Lake Titicaca, right on the border with Chile. And
I would like to poke Aiden with my elbow and whisper, "We can replace the mule we lost with an alpaca.
Well, we shouldn't take advantage of this man. I mean, he may not even have another alpaca to spare.
We won't. We'll use all our money, if we have any left.
We spent all our money.
Not even a cent?
Well, I'm sure there are some pennies flying around, but I'm sure
nice.
Much valuable.
Oh no.
I wouldn't go as far as saying this investment in the rations was an all-in investment, a risk investment, but considering our situation, that risk turned into a shit show.
Indeed.
Okay then.
Alright, so when you're at the farmhouse, it's not a massive farmhouse, but he's able to, put Domingo into a bed, give him some hot water to put on his forehead, sort of just rest, while word is sent for a doctor from Puno.
Okay. I'm going to keep an eye on Domingo, make sure his condition doesn't worsen, and basically I'll offer my services until a doctor arrives.
All right. Julio offers you meals.
Thank you
for your help.
Thank you. Gus.
And you spend a good portion of the day there at the farmhouse before a doctor arrives in a little truck that took a dirt path just over that goes along the shore of the lake.
Does he need an extra hand in the farm? I mean, his son is in critical condition, so maybe we can help him do the daily labor in order to show our gratitude for the meal and the house and the farm.
No, you have done enough.
Okay.
I couldn't ask you for more.
Okay. And we are on the search for a certain site. Before I ask, actually, may I inquire why are you living all the way out here in the wilderness? Let's be honest. It seems a bit far out to have a farm.
It is a little far, I admit, but let's just say my family didn't want to be close to other people. We wanted to be close to the lake. Definitely not in Chile or Bolivia.
Yeah, fucking... I can hear that. But in any case, we are on an expedition to hopefully deal with this Kharisiri problem once and for all. Would you be willing to part with some supplies since, as I said, we've lost a bunch of our tools and food the other night?
Of course, I can help you what I can. Yes.
Gracias. Appreciate it.
You said you were going to stop the Kharisiri. What are you going to do?
We are going to climb into a temple and hope it works.
Well, at the very least, they seemed exceptionally interested in it, so we are hoping there is something there that is capable of destroying them.
Oh. You're talking about the pyramid.
Do you know where it is?
Yes, it's probably a day from here.
And we are close. It is important that we make sure we are not followed, so I hope you don't mind keeping silent on this
Of
matter.
course. I will not tell anybody that I even saw you.
Gracias.
So, I offer you to spend the night here. Sleep in the extra bedroom. It is safe here. The Kharisiri do not come this way.
Well,
That's
just
for a
to
long
be
time.
safe. What do you say? Do you guys think we should stay here?
Probably. I mean, the temple is a day away, but in this dark, I don't know.
It depends on their rate of appearance. If they come here less than at other spots, then this might be a well hidden hideout, at least for them.
Well, if we do stay here, I would personally be more comfortable with a watch set up regardless, because honestly, I don't know if they might grow bold, or and then we shouldn't really take chances when we're so close to our goal.
You mean we should go back to a cave, set up a more robust spot of?
No, I'm just saying that if we stay here in the farm, that we set up a watch or near the perimeter, just in case people do show up. I'm just saying as a precaution.
Well then.
Especially since we have someone injured here, we don't want someone attempting to...
You have a point. Yes. All right, we stay here, but only for a day. We can't afford to lose another.
A night then. All right.
Yeah, or a night. We walk off by sundown, if that's okay.
You mean sunrise, but...
That's what I said. Don't
It's
question the
sundown. But anyway,
Don't question
doesn't
the
matter. Yeah.
Alright. So you spend most of the day at the farm, so the sun sets while you're there. Are you guys going to take watches still?
Yeah, this time
Yeah.
I'd like to take the first one.
Alright.
Yes,
well then,
I have watched enough.
make a spot hidden roll.
But hidden it is. Here. Are you kidding?
You can spend 2 luck to make that a success.
You know what? I spent 2 luck, yes.
You are going to spend luck?
75 it is.
Alright, the night your shift passes. It's cool out, but it's not so cold that you can't be bothered to just walk around the perimeter. You don't see anything approaching. There's not a lot of trees or anything which can be used for cover to approach. So anything that wanted to get into the farmhouse would be exposed for hundreds of yards.
Great. Okay, next I would wake up Diego, I think.
Yeah, that'd probably be.
I would like to pet some alpacas before my shift comes on.
Well, see what happens, but I guess I'll take the next watch.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, the night seems to pass. Nothing is bothering you. You watch. You can kind of see some small shapes in the distance slinking through the grass. But you attribute it more to animals than anything dangerous to you.
Okay. So do we? Oh, sorry.
You gotta wake up, Ahmed, for the final
For
shift.
the last.
I'm already awake. I was petting some alpacas.
All right. The alpacas are asleep.
They look so
That-
cute when they're asleep.
Being that it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Alpacas are not nocturnal. Got that.
They are not nocturnal. And they do need to sleep.
Okay then.
But they're still soft.
Oh. Just like camels. Except not.
Alright, so you go on to the Diego walks away from his watch and you go on, make your spy hidden roll.
My perception has never been clearer.
You
Ooh.
are
Ooh.
after what happened the previous night, you're determined to keep a good lookout. You
My
watch
peerless
everything.
perception. Yes. They will not pass by me.
I mean, you could see the train miles and miles away
Choof
over
choof.
the border, moving just before dawn.
I'll make some train noises as it passes by, as long as I can keep my eyes on it. Choof choof.
Make a listen roll. Alright. So the rest of the night seems to pass without a problem. And it's dawn, and you can go back into the house and wake up your companions.
It is sunshine outside.
Okay. I guess I'll go check on Domingo, see if his condition has improved any.
Does it smell like rotting Does it smell like rot in the house?
No.
Oh, good.
Diego, as you go into the room where Domingo was left, you find Domingo on the floor, kneeling in the middle of the room, drawing a circle on the floor with several arcane-looking runes and candles that are burning.
What's that?
And he seems to be chanting in some language that you don't understand.
Well, I'm gonna call out for Julio. Like trying to get an explanation. Is this normal, or should I stop him?
What is happening? Julio's freaking out when you call him. Oh, my son! What is happening to you?
Am I seeing signs that he's turned into a Kharisiri?
You can see the color is gone from his face. But he doesn't entirely resemble the Kharisiri that you've encountered so far.
Well, can I see it, like, where he was injured, if there's, like, apparently, I don't know what exactly to look for, but I was told that there was a slug apparently involved, so do I see anything wriggling around?
No.
Okay. Shit.
Is only Diego with him, or
Are we with them?
inside as well?
I mean,
If Diego called for you guys, then you would be with him.
We hear the father's cries, right?
Yep.
I will go to the dingo's room to check what's going on. What is this commotion?
I would also go inside with a hand ready at my gun.
well, I'll try to get Domingo's attention. Boy, what are you doing?
He is
That was
just
what-
chanting in this language that you don't know.
Oh, do the symbols that he's drawing look anything like, you said Larkin had like a tattoo or something? Do they resemble the tattoo at all?
Yes, to a degree.
Shit. This isn't
We
good.
kick his face in.
We have to restrain him. I do not have a good feeling about this.
I will jump on the dingo and try to restrain him with a bear hug.
Okay.
Okay.
Make a strength roll. You try to grab hold of him and he just pulls away from your arms and he keeps chanting. And as he's chanting, the shadows in the room seem to grow.
Do I crash land somewhere?
You just try to grab on him and he pushes you back. You stumble back a few steps, but you don't fall.
Can I try and grab
You
him?
little dingo.
Yeah.
Of course. Fucking.
Can I push this? Can I push this guy? Just shove him.
It would be a strength roll.
Our muscles have failed us.
I think we have to just attack this guy at this point.
And
Wait,
he seems like he's finished his otherworldly chant, and now he's speaking in Spanish. And you hear him say, "Come to me, master. I beg you, come to me."
Did Aiden restrain him?
Yes.
Now.
Aiden was able to grab hold of him.
I would like to slap him. I would like to slap this dingo.
Alright, make an unarmed strike.
Does he get a bonus die? Why, because I have him grappled?
No need, my friend.
He doesn't need it. Okay, never mind that.
You just take your hand and strike him right across the face, and
Bitch.
he looks at you, kind of, what's going on? And then just, his eyes close, and his head lolls to the side.
3,000-year-old technique. Works every time.
You should slap him and outright murder him. But
Well,
I must say,
this is a
that
problem.
was an
We don't know what he
impressive
just did, but he was apparently possessed, and whatever controlled Larkin might be onto us now, or I don't even know what. I presume we should destroy the symbol on the ground.
So do we stomp on the symbol in order to scrub it out?
You can do whatever you want.
Well, whatever we can do to scrub out the symbol, we'll do that just to be on the safe side. And we need to get a better idea of what's going on here. Julio, what exactly do you know about the Kharisiri? Do you know of any master they might serve?
I've heard rumors, legends. Something they call the Father of Maggots. Don't know what it is. I don't know what it looks like. But that is who leads the Kharisiri. What leads the Kharisiri?
Well, I'll be honest, I have no idea how to interpret this. I would say that it's since he did something to supposedly alert him that it's possible he's either under possession or is turning into a Kharisiri, unfortunate as it is, but he's not exhibiting the normal signs, so I have no idea what this would mean.
I need everybody to make a sanity roll.
Mm-hmm.
Should have done it earlier, but... Alright, Diego, you gotta stop failing your rolls.
Look, I can't help it. Like, I fucking up every roll I'm making this night.
Alright, you take 1 point of sanity loss. Just from the chanting and the way the shadows were moving.
Spooky.
Everybody else is unnerved by it, but you're like really shaken by it.
It's just a Saturday in my tribe. That's why I left.
Well, at least you got some spirit, Ahmed. You seem to be quite used to something.
Oh, thank you, my friend. You are
How can you
too.
talk so lightly about this? For all we know, this location is no longer safe for these people.
Oh no, it isn't.
Diego, my friend, you need to relax. If you can't relax, then you can't think straight.
The last thing I need to do not right now is relax when you're hunted and so much weird shit is going on.
Listen, you kept your cool the last couple of days. Don't lose it now. We still have some way to go. The temple hasn't been cleaned yet.
Right.
Think of the main goal. We need to stop DeMendoza. And that is impossible.
Right.
Temper.
Yeah.
Yes?
Okay. Then I suppose all we can do is simply go as quickly as possible and hopefully end this before something terrible. Julio, things have gotten complicated. I'm not sure you two will be safe if we leave you here. I hate to ask you for more than you've already provided us, but would you be willing to... what did the doctor say about Domingo, exactly? Does he need to be still? Does he need rest?
No, the doctor was not sure, but not think it was anything needed to be done serious. The stitches that you provided were enough. So it just has to get over the injury, whatever it was, whatever the Kharisiri did to him. But I hear you talking. You don't think this is a safe place?
No, I don't.
For me, not for my son.
If he just sent out the call for someone, if this master is indeed this father of maggots, then no, I don't believe. I'm not sure what it could mean, but it definitely doesn't mean good if it has some sort of influence over your son.
What do you suggest?
Well, the best thing to do for right now is to keep an eye on your son, see if there are any repeat incidents. And since time is of the essence, I hate to ask this of you, but perhaps it would be best if we all travel together to the temple.
I can't do that. I can't. I cannot go to that place.
Will do you have any place else to go? And do you, after what just happened, do you really trust to be left alone with your possibly compromised son?
I can take one of the alpaca, ride it to Puno if I need to. That's how I get supplies when I need them. It's a journey, but I'm willing to do it.
Puno is crawling with Kharisiri, though. At least it was when we were last there.
They were very wet.
I do not know what else to do. But I cannot go to that temple with you. It's either go to Puno or stay here. Those are the options.
We need to.
Should we tie up Dingo before we go?
I mean, if you... I'm not sure, honestly, but...
I would say tie him up. And until we're not sure what is happening to him, he is in potential danger for all of them.
Either way, whether you go to Puno or not, I will leave that decision to you then. Although if you do go, try to find a person named Jackson Elias. He is a trustworthy person.
Okay.
And what would you be willing to part with as we go to the temple?
Whatever you need.
Okay. Well, we'll need some tools such as rope, perhaps a shovel to do some digging, perhaps some warm clothing since we've been assaulted by the cold weather several times now. But that should be the long and short of it. Aside from perhaps food, if it's a day's journey. I'm not sure if perhaps it might actually be a better idea to go by foot, since if there are Kharisiri there, it would be pertinent to avoid their detection.
I understand.
But I will ask my companions if you think it would be better going by... How do you think we should approach this?
Yeah, foot is nice. Going on foot, I mean, not feet themselves.
Right. Alright, so you guys are gonna walk. Are you guys are walking and just like leading donkeys with you? Or are you riding?
We need to take the donkeys with us.
I'll walk.
Perhaps if Aiden has poor constitution, maybe he could ride one since
Yeah, that would be a relief for me, honestly.
Yeah. And honestly, I could go without a donkey, but we would be traveling at the same pace, so it might not make much of a difference unless we ask for an alpaca before we go.
Oh,
Forgot about the alpaca.
they're so cute when they are
Seriously?
asleep.
I know.
Am I the only... Great.
All right. So you get the supplies you need, and leave the farm behind. And you make your way in the direction that Julio indicated to get to the ruins, to the pyramid. And it takes you the rest of the day. You can guess that the terrain is forcing you to get a little bit higher.
Is it harder to breathe?
No, not for you guys. No, you're used to you're getting more used to the higher elevations, and it's not getting that much higher, but it's
Oh, nice. Fresh air, I say.
And as you climb, the ground levels out, and you can see a winding path that leads to a stone archway. And beyond that is a pyramid.
It's just like in one of those photos my cousin in Egypt sent me.
Oh, yes. Indeed, it looks impressive. I dare to say even more impressive than the Cairoan pyramids.
Arguable, but yes.
We should keep an eye out. We shouldn't take the chance that we are alone here.
How massive is this?
Right,
Is this map? I need to
it's-
tolerate like 40% to grasp it all.
It's a dangerous road. There's no plants growing up here. There's no grass. It's all just rock and dirt. And there is a smell.
Rotten?
It smells like rotting meat that is being carried by the wind. And it's really upsetting the donkeys.
Upset our stomach.
Upsetting the mules, I think you tried
The
to say.
mules.
The stomach
Oh.
well, I assume.
So,
I don't know about you, but I don't like the smell of rotting.
you're gonna need to somehow convince the donkeys not to try to run back the way you came. And Aiden, since you're riding a mule, you'll have to convince it not to just run off with you still on it.
Alright. I would,
Okay. Can I
yeah.
try to calm the donkeys a bit?
Yes. How would you like to do that?
I will... Well, first off, is there a... No, probably not. I was going to ask if there were any places to, like, if we could take their reins to tie them down, but...
No, not out here.
No.
Can I just make, like, soothing, like, petting noises? Or... It's the smell that's distressing them. So maybe, perhaps, do we have some, like, meat that I can wave under their nose to, like, distract them from the rot?
Make a charm roll with a bonus die.
My charm is not good.
Hold on, let me check.
Would a bonus die make a difference there or no?
I mean, 15% is 15%. It increases in the second roll, but overall, no. I will try to actually do the petting, petting over the head and the like the throat, no, not the throat, the neck of the donkey, to keep it calm. Try to talk to it. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's not that terrifying. We get through this. We get out of this alive and all.
I would like to pet one of the donkeys as well. Charm it is.
Charm it is.
Charm it is. What is my charm? 15. Cool. Hey, that's actually not that bad.
Alright, so all the donkeys are freaked out and panicking, and they turn and start running back the way they came, carrying all their supplies and Aiden with them.
Are we fast enough to just...
rolling down?
At least grab the supplies before you jump off.
Yeah. Is there a bag on one of the donkey's side?
There's bags on all the donkeys.
Yeah, cool. I may only be able to grab one of them, but I'd like to roll off a donkey while grabbing one of the bags.
Make a dexterity roll.
It's actually a 50-50 chance, and a fail.
Can I scream, "Get back here, you donkeys," in order to establish my dominance with my loudness, so they will just stunt, then shock, then stop?
You can, but it is at a penalty dice to do so.
Penalty die. No, then.
Alright. So, Aiden, you roll off the donkey. You get banged up a little bit because it's all packed earth and rock. You don't manage to grab any bags as you take your tumble. But as you get back onto your feet, you just watch the donkeys disappear. Back the way you came. So now you guys are left with what you have in your pockets.
Neat.
Just like nature intended. No tools, no resources, only our bodies and skills.
Let's see.
God
What do
damn
I
it.
own? I own a questionable quality gun. I own a beard. Yeah,
We at least have torches so that we can make fire.
yeah, that's good and all. At least something.
I have a bat.
My bat, may I remind you.
Is it mine now?
It is on loan.
Oh. I'm sad. I am sad for the bat. Because it is not mine. Where do I buy it? If we come back alive. Or something.
It's pretty easy to get, so I think it only is a couple of dollars, I believe.
Yay!
Alright, so if you look at the map on Roll20, you see that the path leads to a barricaded stone archway flanked by stone walls. You can see the top of the pyramid peeking over from it, over the walls. You can guess that the pyramid is some distance away from the wall, but the longer you look, the worse the smell of rotting meat gets. And you can hear this strange whistling, buzzing, piping sound over the howling of the wind.
Is it a horsefly with a trumpet?
Well, you can make a natural roll check if you wish.
It is a horsefly with a trumpet. What
Yeah.
else could make that sound?
You should spend a lot to pass it.
No. No, I don't think I will.
All right. So, are you going to approach the walls and gate, or are you going to stand?
Well, I want to do this most stealthily way possible. I want to, as we approach, to make as little noise as possible and to keep a lookout if we are being watched.
All right. Well, make a stealth roll. Yeah, Diego, you're able to move and not be seen or heard. You don't make any noise. You don't kick any rocks. And everything is quiet, aside from the wind and the flies. There's no noise.
Okay. Do I see any? Is there like the one entrance, or I guess we should walk up the path first. But I wanted to see if there were any other entrances or just the one that we can see.
From where you are, you can only see one entrance.
Okay. Let's torches out. Let's go. And
I also
I'm
need
just-
stealth rolls from Ahmed and Aiden if you want to approach quietly. All right. So, as you start walking, Diego, you notice that Ahmed is making a lot of noise.
This place is very dry, isn't it?
Oh, dear.
right.
It is very dry.
Well-
There is rotting meat in the air. It just feels like home.
Well, I didn't see anyone, so in any case, it just everyone keep an eye out as we approach and have a hand. I'm at least having a hand by my torch, so I can pull it out if I need to. But we'll head onward, regardless.
All right. As you walk, you slowly notice the from the dirt and all the wind sort of obscured it a little bit, but around the wall is a mostly complete golden band, probably 6 inches thick and as long as the perimeter wall.
What is it again?
It's gold. Looks like pure gold. Carved little faces, probably about 6 inches thick, and wrapping all the way around. Probably about 2 feet off the ground. But all the blowing dirt has obscured it and slightly made it less than noticeable from a distance.
Well, considering Larkin was trying to tempt us with gold, I think it would be wise to not touch that and to stay away from the gold.
Agreed.
Yeah, that sounds plausible.
Alright, are you guys entering or trying to get in? Temple?
Both.
Well, yeah, ideally we'd like to look in and see if we can spot any, like, sentries as we go in.
I don't expect them right at the beginning, so I wouldn't say I look behind or I peek behind the corner, obviously, but yeah, I would like to get a more detailed look as my head would probably stretch out further than those of the other
Another
two.
possibility is that, I don't know how likely it is, but these are ruins, so there could be, like, decrepit pathways where we want to be careful where we step and not fall.
Yes. I doubt they would be at the very beginning to get at least a start, to get a look at on the situation. As we step in, we can look for that. I doubt there would be any kind of machinery or any kind of perhaps setup when you just look at the
All
interior.
right. Well, I'm just
At
saying
least
to
in
be
my
careful
opinion.
as we enter.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right, so you guys are going up. To the main gate. It is a nicely carved archway with a crude rock, sort of, I'd say, a way of blocking the passageway through, almost like a door. But you could tell that it wasn't intentional. It was just thrown there haphazardly.
On a count of 3, do we push it?
Right then, we can do that.
Let's go.
Woohoo!
I don't know why this rock got me so excited, really.
Right then. Do we have to roll anything to push that aside, or
It
does
would
it
be
work
a
with our
strength
powers
check
combined?
to push it.
Okay.
Oh, come on. One. At least one. Yes.
All right,
Your
Diego,
muscular.
you put all your effort into it, and you push, and it feels like it's giving away a little bit, but it also feels like the rock hasn't been moved much since it was put in place, so it's kind of resisting you.
Okay. Well, can I hold it just enough to make like a crack that we can slip through?
I would say probably yes.
Okay. Because I just want to hold it enough so that the guys can squeeze by me, then I'll squeeze by myself and let the boulder close again behind me.
Okay. So you are able to enter the pyramid complex. Oops, wrong button. You're able to enter without any problem, and you get your peek inside. And as you look, you see the pyramid itself in the northwestern corner. And there are several other small human-made buildings that are present.
Okay.
Doesn't sound too good.
So, how do we do this? Are we going to try these human temples yet? And I mean, these human-sized buildings and see if there's any supplies on the off chance, or just approach the temple?
Nothing.
Well,
Let's search the body first. Let's search first. Yes. I think.
I just want to look around and see if there's, first off, any signs of people having been here. Not that there necessarily are people, just that there's been activity here.
That's actually a pretty nice thought. Aiden would aid you in this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys want to wander around a little bit?
No, not necessarily wandering around, but at our current
I was
location.
thinking more like make a sort of like circle around, like
Okay.
on the outskirts, and basically our goal is to see signs of activity of like people having been here recently.
Okay. So, yeah, you can feel free to explore. You should be able to move your tokens so you can see as you look around.
I actually can't move. Oh, there's the map. My character sheet was hiding it the entire time. Then?
So we are searching.
Seems. Since when do you have dynamic lighting?
Perhaps it would be smart to stay together.
Where a wall?
As you guys are walking, you see what looks like a deep pit. And it's just the smell of death and decay is just coming up from inside that pit.
Wonderful. I love it.
So,
And you can hear
Think this goes-
moving down there.
so we aren't alone then. Okay.
We should prepare the torches already.
Yeah,
There are
we
already
torches out then.
torches out.
Torches out.
Okay. So you pull out you get your torches out, you get your torches ready. So you light them. There's fire burning, but you don't hear anything else.
That is okay for now. We
Okay.
only need the
I guess we approach the temple then, since we know there are people around.
All right.
Might as well.
Oh, before, perhaps we should find and see if there are any secret passages, just on the off chance. Like, I don't know. These are ancient ruins. Maybe there's some sort of... Who knows what they were thinking, honestly.
True, I heard the pyramid builders or the temple builders thoughtful of creating. Still, I would continue on with the biggest and tallest path first. The smaller ones could have a trap with no escape in. You can't just rush to the other side of the wall to dodge it, if you know what I mean.
Right. Okay, so perhaps we do the thing where we walk into the temple, but we watch the ground, because we don't want to step on any pressure plates. I don't know how advanced they were, but, you know, traps and all.
I do think that is possible, yeah. We should look out for it.
Yes.
All right.
Right then, what is the let's say the widest of the hall we can go with as much open space?
All right. So you can go where you wish. As you guys walk around, Diego, you can make an intelligence roll. Since you're the one doing this. You're closest to the
I can make a what roll? I didn't catch that.
You can make an intelligence roll since you're closest to the pyramid. You can tell that the pyramid probably goes a lot deeper into the ground, and you're just seeing the top of it.
Ah. This goes very deep indeed. We are going on a descent here.
What do you mean with descent?
This temple extends far deeper into the ground than it appears. So when we find an entrance, it'll probably be a downhill travel.
So what you're saying is that we are the Titanic and only see the small tip of the iceberg.
Pretty much. I don't
This
know.
is just wonderful.
What's an iceberg?
You know ice?
Yes.
Imagine a big pile of it, like a ship large, floating on the ocean.
My goodness.
But it's a lot wider and bigger and all under the water surface than above.
Oh, is that the thing that sinks ships when it hits?
Correct, that one.
Yes, yes, I have figured it out. Thank you, my friend.
No problem. Lost a friend on the Titanic. Quite unfortunate.
The smell is
very
not
sorry for your
so
loss.
strong over on this side of the temple. But you do smell something different. More of a sickly sweet smell. Versus the rotting meat.
Can I tell where it's coming from?
It smells like it's coming from the pyramid. More specifically, the top of the pyramid.
Can I look and see if there's anything, like, from a distance, does it just look like a top, or does it look like there's something on it?
It just looks like a top of the pyramid. A flat top.
Okay, well, this seems the way forward, so together then?
Onwards.
Okay. I just want to make sure. You said the temple was in the northwest, right?
Yes. Of the little compound, yes.
Where is the entrance anyway?
Hey, don't let us behind. I think we're heading to the wrong way. I turn back and go on the other side of it.
Aiden, make an idea roll.
I'm making it off.
Intelligence.
Yeah, it's the same stat. Hard success.
Alright, Aiden, you remember Diego saying that the pyramid goes deeper underground. And you remember that there was a tunnel leading underground in the southeastern corner of the compound.
This direction.
Ahmed had explored.
Ah, yes, that makes sense. Gracias.
Excellent thinking, my friend.
My genius knows no better. I came up with all of that on myself.
Just like my...
Yeah, amazing perception you're having. So, how deep goes?
Okay. So, this tunnel is mostly smooth rock You can still smell that sickly sweet smell coming up from it. But there doesn't appear to be anything there. There's nothing aside, like some of the rock is chipped away to create crude handholds, but it's otherwise pretty slick. And it goes down well below your vision. Probably somewhere around 100 to 150 feet.
So it's like a straight drop, pretty much, is it?
Pretty much.
Great. Okay, well, try to look for places where we can get a foothold or a handhold, and maybe just find a way, because, fuck, we don't have any rope or anything to lower us down, so we just have to be careful as we descend.
Wait.
Wait?
How many torches do we have lit? And how many do we carry with us?
Well, I carried one for myself. I don't know about you two, but
If we only brought one torch?
I mean, I would have insisted everyone get a torch, but I can't control your characters.
We can hold torches in our mouths. We can bite down. We can bite on their bodies and use our hands to climb down.
That was not my intention. I was,
You would have to put
gonna...
your torches out and like stick them in like your pocket or your bag if you have a bag on.
That was not what I was
Climb down in
thinking.
darkness.
I was trying to throw a torch down here to see how deep it really goes.
Okay, that works too.
That was my intention, but it kind of fell apart when he said that we were the. No way, we each of us carried a torch. I think I was pro the idea. I would have gotten at least a branch. I don't know if, how well that fits as a torch, as a material for a torch, but I would have picked up a branch somewhere. It's not a big one.
All right.
In that case, I would get out the branch and light it up on the real torch, and let it slide down the hole to see how really deep it goes. Wait for a sound or a noise or whatever.
All right. Make it another intelligence roll.
Intelligence it is.
It clatters, and eventually hits soft ground. Where it sputters for a moment, but it stays alight. But you don't know how far it was. You just know that it dropped.
How long was it? Or didn't I count?
You didn't really count. You meant to, and you let go, and you remember about halfway down that you should be counting.
That is how you should do it, guys.
It is deep.
It is deep. Did any of you count the time?
No, I was picking my nose.
Because I didn't.
Diego, if you counted, you can make an intelligence roll.
Ooh.
Better that than the dex roll, because I think that's what we're going to have to do to get down there.
Nope.
As long as that's Constitution, it's all.
Can I try an intelligence roll too? Yeah, I mean, maybe if I was paying attention while I was picking my nose.
You can make an intelligence roll with a penalty dice, since you were distracted.
If you get a critical success, I don't know what to believe. I mean, an extreme success in both. That would be nice. Yeah, you need another one.
Yeah.
Oh, please let it succeed, please.
How much are bonus and penalty dice again? Or
Basically, a bonus to penalty dice is if I decide you're able to do something, but you were distracted, or you were doing something else at the same time, or you're somehow affected that you can't do it as well.
No. I meant like the actual mechanical thing.
Oh,
Is it like
you can roll this roll twice and take the better or worse, depending if it's a penalty or a bonus.
okay? All right.
If you focus, you take the better dice. If you are not focused or distracted, you take the bad die.
Correct.
So I take 67?
Yes.
Yeah.
You would gather it's probably about 100 feet down.
It's about 100 feet down.
It's close to the edge of your vision, but you can still see it.
Edge of my vision is, I don't know, it's bad.
100 feet, you say? Yeah. I won't survive that.
Yeah, definitely lethal fall, which I would have recommended anyway. We should look for firmer handholds if possible to like see if we can ease our way down without dropping.
Those wankers of donkeys, why did they have to run away?
Because donkeys are cowards. Horses are brave, and mules are in between.
Well, we don't really have a choice.
I would look around again. A rope-ish kind of thing. Anything, like literally anything.
Well, if you're going to do that, I'll help you search then.
All right. Cool. I would be happy enough if it's a root kind of staple. Would be a 30, a hard success. Do I find anything resembling something that could decrease the fall damage?
Make a luck roll.
43 it is? No.
Is this what they call luck of the Irish?
You see some things that were left from a previous expedition here, but it had been a while, and anything that might have been rope had rotted.
Well, I guess we have to prepare to die.
Can suspenders torn off a trousers carry a adult human male? If I ripped off my suspenders and try to reuse them as a short rope to assist with our descent?
I think you would decrease the fall damage from based on 100 feet to 98. It's lethal.
That it is.
I just want to look and see if there's a way to like maybe are there corners close enough that we can like squeeze ourselves between them and like sort of sidle our way down. I'm just trying to find some means to ease our descent.
Another question: is it just a straight down hole, or does it thin as far as you go in?
It appears to be pretty straight. There might be a slight angle to it, but it's more of a naturally dug tunnel rather than a purposefully dug.
Right, okay, so I would position myself at least on the side of the angle before I do anything stupid.
Okay. Are y'all going to begin your descent?
It depends on my compatriots.
How would my new character...
It'll be climb rolls to go down.
I need to do a new character very fast. I'm not sure. I mean, there's really nothing here, and the
I mean,
thing...
I don't know if Aiden was the only one allowed to do a luck roll, but can I also see if there's any sort of things to help us our descent?
Yeah. I'll allow you to make a luck roll. You find something that might help. It's not rope per se, but it serves a very similar function. It's more of a wood weave rather than a rope. But it's a cord that'll
Okay.
give you some
And
support.
how long is it?
It is 200 feet, roughly.
Okay. Well, it'll have to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this coil rope ladder, go, and I'm going to see if I can like tie it in such a way to one of these poles so that it'll be secure. And I'm going to try and position it so that it's like in the least likely event to tear. Like if it does tear, that we won't like hit something jagged, for example.
Okay. I'll say, yeah, you can do that. You can tie off the side of the rope to this pillar, to this spot over here.
Okay.
Use it to help you descend.
Okay. So who is the lightest here among us? I believe we should descend in order of weight to decrease the chances of the rope breaking.
I am heavy.
If I wouldn't have been fired, I would be close to getting my pension, so I would be probably the lightest of them.
I am the heaviest then.
I suppose.
I mean, my size is 90. I think that makes me a bit big in the bonds.
I have a size
And mine's 40, so okay, so I didn't burst then.
Okay.
And I'll keep a lookout.
You have a size of 40? That is very short.
No, but it's like I'm 5'5", rather than 5'9", or 5'10", really.
Skinny
Size
Peruvian
is
man.
What is
Size,
that in...
size is a combination of weight and height. So, short, fat person or tall, skinny person. It's more your choice.
What is 5'5" in the metric system?
I
165?
I don't know.
1.68, I think. I'm not very...
Okay.
All
Still
right.
it.
Whatever.
Oh, okay.
So you're beginning your descent. Make a luck roll with climb roll with advantage.
All of us, or just Aiden?
Whoever's going down, make it on your way down.
You can do it, Diego.
Does anyone want to go first? Or else
I'll go first. Hold on.
All right.
Climb with advantage.
Oh, sorry.
You roll.
I'm just gonna.
You can roll with advantage.
Oh, wait. Okay. So can I spend the
So you can
four?
you can spend 4 luck to
Okay.
make that first roll a success.
Yes, because right.
Yeah, the fall from 100 feet is very difficult.
Oh, really? Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have never fallen from that 100 feet.
Probably.
All right, that will get you about halfway down. Make another climb roll to get the rest of the way with advantage.
Oh,
And that'll be one more luck point to make that other one succeed.
Okay. Well, then you get all the way to the bottom.
Great. Oh, I don't know if this counts, but should I mark a climb if it succeeds with luck, or does it only count if you succeed on the first go?
It counts if you succeed with luck. So you get
Alright.
down, and the ground is soft, but it's not plant matter. And if you had to guess, it's leather. Like
Oh.
leather pouches.
Oh.
With
Wait, you mean like
with a branch
actual?
burning on it.
So by a pouch, you mean like an actual like sewn pouch, or is it
Yes.
just like a pouch?
Something that's at least haphazardly sewn. Some of these have been here for a long time. Some are relatively recent, so their quality is varied.
I would like to examine the pouches. Or is there anything in the pouches, or are they just pouches?
They're just pouches.
Okay.
Their contents have
I-
already been removed.
Are you still alive down there?
Diego!
I'm just gonna like, can I don't know, how stable does the ladder look? Because I wanted to see if I could shake it to just let him know that I'm okay in here.
It appears pretty stable.
He's an answer.
Okay. Well, can I take out my torch and just wave it down here? Can they see me if I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's fine.
Yep.
So either someone is playing with a dog down there, or there is a human waving one of the torches.
Do dogs glow in the dark?
I haven't seen one.
I have seen one. It was covered in fire. My uncle set a dog on fire once. It was funny.
First, why? Second, all right. Then this burning dog you're referencing is probably Diego. All right,
Diego
then
is a
so-
dog. He's a nasty dog.
Rude.
Thanks.
Right. So I would take the second climb down
All
there.
right. Climb
I
with
take-
advantage.
Climb with advantage.
Good luck down there.
And can I just, from down here, can I watch him just in case he falls?
Yeah.
33. Yeah.
That's a charm roll.
That's
a charm roll.
You roll charm.
Cool.
You have charmed the cliff.
Thank you. Well,
That's
it's
even
fortunate
worse.
that it was an advantage.
Yeah, but it was not that. The advantage still did horrible.
I could spend 10 luck. I mean, I have
Yep.
nothing left of luck anyway. 33 it is then. Or in other words, 20, I passed the roll.
All right, you're halfway down.
I'm halfway down. I re-roll then. Which makes it... Yeah, I let that one fail.
Okay.
Might need the 33. If I survive. 50 feet falling damage. 20
How much luck do
constitution.
you have? I mean, how much health do you have?
Yes.
How much HP do you have?
7.
Nasty.
A
All right.
total, a maximum total of 8.
All right. Diego, you watch as Aiden is climbing down, and he's about halfway down when the little rope that he's using snaps, and he falls, and he just plummets to the ground.
Shit. Is there a way I... Oh.
Before you
is
can
it too
even
late to do
react,
anything?
before you're even able to react, he just slams into the ground. He takes 18 points of damage.
18.
18?
18.
Oof.
Oh.
I
I
rolled,
just-
and look, I rolled pretty low on that.
which basically means I've snapped every single spine I have.
You just hear a thud, Diego.
I feel nothing, don't I?
You, yes.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Well, I know it's a moot point, but can I examine the body to see if he's alive at all?
Yeah, sure. You don't even have to roll to know that he's not breathing, and there's blood coming from everywhere.
I'm just picking my nose up there.
Shit.
Didn't expect it this high.
Great. Just fucking great.
Are you guys okay down there?
No, I believe our good friend is dead.
Oh, he was smart. I'm gonna miss him.
Try and find another way down. I'm going to see what I can find down here.
Okay, let me see.
And I'm gonna loot his body just because might not as well.
Well, I'm not hindering you, so continue on.
So what do you have, Aiden?
Yes. I own literally nothing. I have a questionable quality gun with a malfunction rating of 90.
Well, we spent money on it, so might as well take it. Just
Okay, so
and I'll
a
take your
total of
ammo
10
off you.
Yeah, a total of 10 ammunition.
I would like to roll spot hidden to find something else to get down there.
Yeah, you can make a spot hidden roll. No, not entirely sure where you should be looking for. You didn't see a door of any kind, so you don't know. The only way that you're aware that you can go down is through that pit.
So I'm gonna keep looking.
And can I look around and see if there's like something to? Well, all I guess I can do is explore, see if there's like any passages that lead upward as I explore these corridors.
All right. As Diego, as you're looking around, you notice that it smells horrible down here. So horrible, you almost feel sick to your stomach. And you need to make a Constitution check. All right. You manage to hold back the food in your stomach, but you know, with all that shit suddenly happening, your mind is going, "What just happened?" He just plummeted to his death in front of me. I need you to make a sanity roll.
Aiden, your revolver was a 38 too, right?
My what was what?
Aiden. I'm asking, when you bought that faulty revolver, what kind was it?
It was a handgun. I literally just wrote a questionable quality gun.
So you don't.
It was a revolver, yes, but I don't know which kind. I mean, it was, to be fair, it was pretty ugly and pretty badly manufactured. So I probably couldn't tell it either way.
Jesus.
Is the
All right, Diego. You just watched a man you've only known for a few days, but you trusted him. You knew him well enough, and just the fact that he died inches from you is leaving your mind reeling. You take 6 points of sanity loss.
What? No. Can I spend luck on that to pass that then?
You cannot spend luck on sanity.
Oh. Well, that's just... Well, fuck me then.
I am so sorry. I did not know there was this much damage incoming.
And I need you to roll a d10, please. Okay. Why does my computer have to be stupid?
So I would like to roll spot hidden again in order to find something again.
Okay.
There ain't shit up here.
All right. Diego, you're frustrated with everything. You're freaking out. You're a little bit panicked. You don't fully understand everything that's going on. I mean, you've seen some weird stuff over the past couple days. And it's just driving you crazy to the point where you just want to hurt anything you can and anybody you can. And you can't see, there's nobody around you, but now you're determined to find somebody and just hurt them like you've been hurt.
Fucking Kharisiri pieces of shit. I'll kill them all.
You okay down there, buddy?
I don't respond as I start marching with my torch out looking for anyone around.
Okay. You can hear somebody moving in the distance down the other end of that tunnel.
Okay. Can I wait around the corner and have my torch out?
Yeah.
What I do is wait here, and as soon as I see someone around the corner, I'm just gonna bash them with my torch.
All right. You eventually hear somebody moving in your direction. They don't sound like they're walking, more like they're crawling. Just from looking at some of the tunnels are very short. So a tall person would have to crawl through or walk extremely hunched over. But after a few seconds, a figure does emerge from the tunnel. It is a middle-aged man with a slightly pale complexion, brown eyes, blonde hair.
Well, I don't even care. I just want to hurt someone right now, right?
Yep. So he doesn't see you at first. His eyes lock on Aiden's body.
And I'll attack him with the torch.
All right. Then make, I would say make an attack roll. Unless you have a torch as one of your weapons listed.
Well, I don't know how much damage a torch would do anyway, but...
It'll basically be the same as a baseball bat.
Okay.
Okay. So you just hit this guy on the head. And he seems to stagger for a second, before turning, and you see the figure's eyes go from brown to black, and his jaw clicks, distends, and his mouth opens extremely wide, and you see all these sharp teeth. And
Well, I meant to burn him, but anyway.
You just whacked him, and now he's just angry. And now he's focused entirely on you. But you are you are just seeing red. You just want to kill.
Can I shoot him then?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna try to find something else again.
Okay. Ahmed, you're looking around. You do not find anything. Some faded artwork that seems to be engraved on the walls, but nothing of real interest.
I would like to take my chance with the handholds.
Okay. Then it is a climb roll to go down.
Oh, climb roll.
Let's go then.
Now, Ahmed, if you die, we're all fucked. So you're probably the best off of all of us.
It is really sad that your best hope is a drunken Arab man who likes to watch dogs burn. Can luck save me?
If you want to spend 60, if you can spend 65 points of luck.
I think I did spend this much luck.
What does 54 points of luck do for me?
Fail.
Nice. So how do I fall on Aiden's dead body? Would that be possible?
Well, let me see.
I am so sorry, Diego.
How much HP do you have?
HP 14.
Okay. This is a little bit higher than what you have. And for taking into consideration that you landed on top of Aiden's corpse, you are still going to take 38 points of damage. And so now you fall and thud.
This can't be happening.
Hello.
Oh, Ahmed, did you join me in the afterlife?
Is this the afterlife? Why is there a weird octopus-faced man over there?
Oh, that's Cthulhu. He's my new best friend.
Can I say hi to him?
Actually, can you guys both make power rolls?
Who?
Aiden and Ahmed.
I have rolled power.
Okay.
And power rolled me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't even do that.
Aiden, you hear a voice inside of your deceased mind. In this afterlife that you found yourself, you hear a gentle, older man's voice in your mind.
Right?
Asking you if you would like to breathe again.
Why you ask? Am I dead?
He tells you that you had a slight fall.
So I am dead. Well, I didn't see it coming,
this
but
figure starts to materialize, and Ahmed, you can see him materialize too. It's a older man in a white suit with a wide-brimmed hat, holding with a cane in front of him.
Uncle?
And he says, "You sort of died." He says to you, Aiden.
normally I would embrace death for what I've witnessed. But unfortunately, I still have business to do down there. So yes, I do wish to breathe.
Interesting. Well, then your wish should be granted. And he snaps his fingers, and Aiden, your eyes open. And you're back at 1 HP.
Sweet.
So you're alive, but now you have Ahmed's corpse on top of you. And you can make out
Wait,
Diego.
I'm confused.
You can make
So-
make out Diego's feet as he's trying to beat the crap out of a Kharisiri that has wandered in here. Lured in by all the torchlight.
Diego. My dear.
I am not listening to this. I am busy fighting for my life right now.
I'm sorry, Ahmed, but I shove your corpse aside.
Ahmed, the
my back.
old man in white, takes a step in your direction, but he doesn't approach you. I don't suppose you wish to make the same arrangement.
Oh, yes, I would like to make the same arrangement, please.
Oh, so you do wish to live.
Oh, yes, I wish to.
I suppose.
Before I go, I would like to wave at the octopus face man, Cthulhu. Hi.
Cthulhu.
That's how you say in Arabic.
True.
I think-
True. Yeah.
As far as you can tell, the octopus face is asleep and not paying attention to you.
Okay, then. Is he sleeping?
Of course he sleeps. He
I
sleeps
would like-
because he does not die.
I would not like to
And when time comes, even death may die.
And
break his seal.
the man in white suit slams his cane onto the floor, and your eyes snap open. You return to 1 HP. And you find yourself now laying on your side, face pressed up against the wall, like you're shoved to the side.
I think I drank too much again.
I think my back is. Diego, would you stop making those noises over there? I'm trying to fix.
My
People
hangover.
talking is just further agitating Diego, who thinks he's like hearing the voices of his friends now who are dead, and he's just like taking all his anger out on the Kharisiri.
All right.
I think it's no use.
So the Kharisiri is going to make a lunge for you. Just 1 second. I'll move them over. So that they can join you. And now, Diego, you're standing there. This Kharisiri is going to lunge in your direction.
Hello?
Yeah. Oh. Can you hear me?
I can now. I didn't know if you said anything. I went out for a second.
All right. The Kharisiri is lunging at you. He's trying to grab hold of your neck.
Cedar.
That's his intention.
Well, I try and shoot him again.
Okay. You can defend yourself that way. Make an attack roll with your gun. All right. As he lunges towards you, shoot him, and the bullet hits him in the lower part of the stomach, and he stumbles back, and he shakes his head, and he takes another step in your direction. He also doesn't seem to notice that Diego and Ahmed are breathing again.
Well, I'll go at him with the torch now, see if I can finish him off.
Okay.
My luck just, wow.
He tries to grab you, and he just misses. Like, he grabs the air in front of you. Like, he stumbles a little bit, but his hands don't grasp you.
All right. Go at him again with the torch.
All right.
In the meantime, can I try to stand up?
You
Despite
can.
all the injuries?
As you try to stand, the pain just rips through your body, and you need to roll a Constitution check.
Oh, great. Yeah, no.
Yeah, the pain is overwhelming. You fall back to the ground.
I want to die.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay on the ground. It's soft, like leather.
It is very soft. It is kind of a nice cushion. You wished it had stopped the fall a little bit better than it did.
Just like an alpaca's outer hide.
All right.
So does my 3 damage do anything?
Let's see. The Kharisiri seems angry and a little. He seems injured, like he seems hurt, but he's still gonna try to attack you. And he does strike you. He balls up his hand and swings at your face for 7 damage.
Shit. Okay.
How much HP?
I will just. I had 10. I'm down to 3 now.
Okay.
Okay, well, since my gun does more damage, I'll try and shoot him again then.
Okay.
Fantastic, I say.
Yeah, you shoot.
I will.
It does.
I think this is life or death, so can I spend 40 luck to make that a pass?
Yes, you can. You start, and you shoot, and the gun goes off, and the Kharisiri, stops his movement. His arms drop to the side, and he falls to his knees and falls back.
I torch him. I torch him immediately.
All right. You take the torch and set fire to him, and his body burns.
Die! Die!
My darling.
Finally.
And Diego,
And now
you look at your new friends, and maybe you think your mind was playing tricks on you, but you could have sworn they were dead. But they're both there, lying there, breathing, just barely alive.
No. No, that's what? No. What? I don't know how I'll react to this. Say something only Aiden would know. What is the name of our friend in Puno?
In Puno? Is that even a place?
Puno. Sorry, I misspoke.
You know, 75 years old. Can't remember all the names. Unfortunately. Ask something different.
Fuck. Well, no,
language?
Look. How do I know you're not cursed? I can't trust you. Stay away from me.
You know what? You're right. Give me a second. Let me gather my thoughts. I was busy dying. I'm just looking up how Jackson Elias' previous name was. That might be helping here. Oh, I'll be there. Right, what do you want to hear? An event? Do you want to hear a... I don't
What
know.
kind of event?
The museum, maybe? First time we met, there was another a girl, I think. Purple? No. Pink? No. Violet? Something like that.
Yes, actually.
That was
Where
all.
is she?
I don't know.
I feel like she's...
Doesn't-
I'm not even sure she exists anymore.
That doesn't matter. That isn't important. The thing is, you met me in that museum with Mr. Elias, which you know later on was Jackson Elias. I carried him from an office where a dead man was lying there.
Sanchez. Right, Sanchez. Damn.
Sanchez, correct. The museum director, if I recall correctly.
Damn, my friend. Well, I guess I can't choose allies, so I guess can I try and see if I can patch him up a bit?
Yeah. You can roll first aid.
Oh, I'm scared of first aid roll. Yeah.
Nope.
It doesn't. You try to like put splints on him and stuff because you can sort of tell that the bones in his spine were sort of cracked, but doesn't seem to do anything.
At least it's not a fumble, so it's all right.
Yeah. Well, now what?
Well,
I'm beat to shit. I don't know if I'll survive if I go forward.
we need to go forward. DeMendoza is a step ahead of us. He wouldn't have let go of us in town if he hadn't planned ahead of our departure.
Yeah. I can only support one of you though, and I don't know what to do about that.
Carry Ahmed. I'm fine.
I don't know if I even can carry him. I'll try and pick him. Oh, here's your gun back, by the way, and I'll sheepishly hand your gun back with the 10 ammo.
Yeah, I take that one. Glad. Thank you.
All right. So.
Oh, and by the way, I did not inform the other two about what I experienced after. I keep that for myself, just so you know.
Okay.
I'm just taking a nap.
All right.
Okay.
Diego, you're the only one who has seen into the tunnel, so you know that they're narrow and low.
Okay.
Easier to crawl through than anything.
Yeah. Well, good news for you at least. You won't have to stand. We'll have to crawl through this upcoming section.
Wonderful.
All right. So you guys can begin making your way through the tunnels.
What? Oh, well.
All right.
And as I go, I want to look at my feet to make sure there aren't any falls or traps or anything
There
in my
aren't
way.
any falls or anything. The floor isn't tiled, You do see that there are other angled chutes that lead up to the surface. And you figure those probably would have been the easier way down if you'd found them.
God damn it. Well, in for a penny.
As
Hey,
you're
so.
crawling along, you notice that the ground is littered with a lot of dust and broken stone, sharp pieces of stone. I need you to make a dex roll.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah, you're able to crawl along without an issue. You know, moving rocks out of your way as you go. All right, and Diego, you eventually reach a T-junction. To the left, the smell is stronger. To the right, you hear movement and voices.
Shit.
And of course, your friends are behind.
Are the other... Right. And how can I determine how far away the voices are?
You would guess they're not far.
God damn it. Okay, well, I want to, since any voice is coming from the smellier direction, is there a corner I can hide behind in that other hallway, since I'm pretty sure they'll be coming that way?
You can't tell from where you are. You can only see so far. You don't know how the tunnels are built.
Well, which direction is the smell coming from?
The left.
Okay. I'm seeing two paths to the left. Is that...
Yeah, basically it seems to branch off, and it seems more likely the base of the pyramid type of the structure. Same kind of the same stone that the pyramid was made out of. Has the same look. You can probably guess the same general location. But bigger.
Can I wave at the others to inform them to, like, try and play dead or something to, like, hide?
You can.
So I'll do that. And what I want to basically do is I'll try and duck around the corner and see if the voices come my way. And if they do, I'll just run towards the direction of the smell.
Okay. When you go over there, you're able to stand back up. It's high enough of a ceiling where you're able to stand. The voices that you heard, don't move, don't approach.
I am like very tense right now. Can I like see if I can like get a sidle away stealthily?
You can make a stealth roll. Yeah. Yeah, you're able to move without making any noise.
Okay. And I will follow the direction of the smell.
Okay. Yeah, the smell is coming from that area on the other side of where the pyramid is.
Am I heading in the right direction, or
Yes.
did I go down the wrong path?
Nope, you're heading in the right direction. The smell is getting stronger. And as you look, you can see in front of you is a pool of this white goo where the smell seems to be coming from, and a long, tall crack in the side of the pyramid wall.
Is there anything in this white liquid?
You don't know, but you can make a spot hidden roll. And you can't tell if there's anything in the liquid.
And how big is this crack in the wall? Is it like
I'd figure probably about 6 inches wide at its widest point, but it's tall. I mean, it's a good 10 feet tall. And it seems like the white goo is coming out of the crack.
Can I... Does this look like it has anything to do with the Kharisiri, or... I guess, I don't know if that spot hidden roll counted for that.
It doesn't count for that. You have no idea.
Well, since I'm here, and since I don't know if I have any other options, can I try torching it?
You can try whatever you wish.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it on fire and then keep going down the hallway.
Okay. You put the torch to it, it doesn't catch on fire.
Ah. Well then, at least that is somewhat useful information. But I will avoid it for now and continue going then.
Okay. Make a dexterity roll, please. All right. You go through the puddle. It's probably up to your knees or so. Going through this little pool. And maybe you think you felt something brush up against your legs, but you're not sure. And you're able. As soon as you go into it, you're out of it.
Okay. That crack wasn't large enough to go through, was it? I don't think it was. But
large
okay.
enough to look through. Maybe it can be widened with some force, but you couldn't walk through it the way it was.
Okay, well, regardless, I'll keep going then, since I don't want to alert them to where I am right now.
Okay.
You want to cut to the others then, since I don't want to take up the whole thing?
So, Aiden and Ahmed, what are you guys doing?
Well,
I'm awake now.
You're awake, okay. Rise and shine.
This place does not shine, but a dog on fire might.
Dog on fire. Speaking of which, it's...
Yeah.
I could eat a horse now. So...
Yeah.
Oh, you guys can both make con rolls as well.
Oh, sweet.
What?
Yeah. Because it just smells awful in here. Yeah, awful to the point where you both just throw up.
Now I could eat too.
More space for drinking, yes?
Yes, of course. Say, it seems like you survived a fall.
Yes, my uncle helped me.
I'm not gonna question. Well, lucky me, I survived as well. I did not know why it felt like more than 50 feet between me and the ground.
Fortune favors you, my friend.
Fortune.
But I have a...
Or I made a very bad decision.
probably. Anywho, I have a very strong craving for squid on skewer. I don't know why.
You don't know why.
Yeah, I have no idea why. But I'm going to get some squid when if we get out of here.
Right, cool. Do whatever you want.
Would you like to share a squid with me?
No, I do not want to. But maybe Diego. Where's Diego?
Diego, I don't know. I just woke up, man. I don't know. Yes?
I want to crawl around the corner. See in this direction if there's anything.
There's nothing there.
Nothing there. I'm not sure if I should shout or not. I think for he's looking for something. I should.
That would be a bad idea, my friend.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay. Maybe I should sneak back then.
All right. As Diego, you're making your way back. Aiden, you're looking in the tunnel to see what you can see. Ahmed, you're waking up. That's where we're going to end the session.
Right.
Okay, then.
All right.
God damn.
Note to me. Save up your luck points. It could save you from fucking 30 damage.
Duly noted. And ignored.
Yeah. I should watch out probably for my 20 constitution character.
Yeah.
I mean,
For a strong guy, you are a bit skinny on the side, yes?
I throw a heavy punch, however, I receive drawbacks very quickly. That is true.
You can't dish it and you can take it. Nice.
On the bright side, I'm more of the investigative type here, and not necessarily the puncher. Which is why I need the rest of the group.
I get what you mean. I mean, I tried to make Ahmed a scientist, but he ended up being a himbo.
Well, I don't see the problem with that.
yeah.
I mean, my last group had a pirate by mid of the campaign.
Oh, did he set dogs?
Had a forest.
Nice. This means some dogs got killed. Perfect.
Not even that. I think basically everything else in that forest if they didn't put it out correctly.
Very good.
Yeah, it was also the same person, which is why I laughed with the first aid roll of Diego. This person tried to heal my previous character as well, and he failed. He was a doctor, and he fumbled 2 times. One on the first roll and the second time on the fourth roll.
Man.
Dr. Hurt.
Dr. Hurt, yes. Ah, yeah.
All right, guys.
I
Well,
see
thanks
some
for playing.
flashbacks. Yeah, thank
Sure.
you for bearing this mess with us.
I don't know how we're supposed to survive this now, but all right, I'll try and see what we can work with 2 weeks from now.
Yep. All right, I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
All right,
Yes.
see ya.
See you then.
Ciao.